This is a part of our Industrial Ecology project where we learn how the trees helps the environment. For example, like giving us shade, cleaning the air, and supporting other lives, other living things around them. And we are also wanted to see how trees can be used in sustainable ways, like in a places like a campus. General description: the tree we observe is about 13-meter tall. It grows well in a tropical climate and it has a lot of green leaves that form a big crown at the top. Because the leaves are thick and full, they are blocking the sunlight and create the cool and shady underneath the tree, which it would be feels nice, especially on hot days. The tree barks is rough and has deep lines and cracks going up and down. Have a color of dark brown and sometimes it is reddish. The surface is a bit hard and it feels hard when we touch it. Leaf identification. The leaves are long and made up of smaller parts called the leaflets. These leaflets grow along a middle stem and the shapes are kind of like uh, the feather shape. The leaves are dark green. It is smooth and it is pointed. They have a bitter taste and almost have no smell. Because the leaves grow closer together, they help blocking the sunlight and keep the area underneath the tree cooler. Will be the branches identification. The branches of the tree are medium thick and it is spread out in many directions. They grow in uneven or not a regular pattern or not too straight. The branches help supporting all the leaves and give the tree wide shape like an umbrella. Some of the lower branches grow at an angle, which adds the tree broad and shady look. The surface of the branches is rough and brown, and they get thinner as go further out. For overall, the branches are strong and sturdy.
Next is fruit identification. The tree produce fruit that are oval in shape and have a woody texture when ripe. Young fruit are initially green in color and then turn brown with maturity. One of characteristic of fruit is its bitter taste. When ripe, the fruit will split into 2 to 5 valves, releasing its winged seeds. Next, fruit identification. This flower has a distinctive whitish-yellow color and almost no scent. And also, this flower will later develop into a fruit. Next, tree species identification have leaf, trunk, fruit, and also fruit peel, seed, and seed component in it. Next is for tree species, we can conclude that the tree we studied in is a type of mahogany or has the scientific name Swietenia macrophylla.
Okay, so now we can see the different types of plants that are growing around the mahogany tree. To the left side, there is another mahogany tree, which is mean these trees are likely planted in a row or cluster, contributing to a cooler and greener environment. Below that, we can see bamboo. Bamboo grow very fast and may compete with other plants for sunlight and soil nutrition. Then, closer to the ground, there is a kombucha or frappuccini, which is commonly found in tropical areas and adds aesthetic value in the flowers. On the right side of the image, there is katapang or tropical almond tree. There is also has white leaves and provides additional shade in the area. Together, these plants form a small green ecosystem around the mahogany tree, supporting biodiversity and offering various ecological interactions. And then, on this, we highlight the three different ways people interacting with the mahogany tree shaded area. First, resting and socializing. In the first image, you can see people sitting under the tree enjoying its cool, leafy shade, and the dense foliage offer a comfortable spot for relaxation and informal gatherings in a tropical settings. Second, creating a media social content. The middle photo shows someone using the tree's aesthetic backdrop to film a TikTok video. The combination of natural light and calm atmosphere make it an ideal location for a content creations. And next is informal parking. The third image illustrates motorcycles and bicycle parked beneath the tree because of its generous shade. This spot become a popular informal parking area, especially value in hot climates where the people appreciate staying out of the direct sense. Altogether, these interactions illustrate how the mahogany tree not only provides ecological benefit but also serves social functions, from relaxations and creativity to practical issues in daily urban life. And now, we focus on competitive interactions between mahogany tree and nearby plants. First, we have the bamboo. Bamboo grows quickly and spread aggressively because of this. It competes with the mahogany tree for essential sources such as sunlight, water, and soil nutrition. This can especially affect the growth of the younger mahogany seedlings nearby. Second, there is katapang. Both katapang and mahogany are large trees and broad canopies. When they grow close together, they may compete for sunlight and space, as their white growths can overlap and block light from reaching lower plants. This example shows how trees and plants around each other can interact competitively in shared environment, especially when resources are limited. And now, we focus on commensalism, which is type of interaction where one organism benefits while the other is neither harm nor help. As shown in the image, small insects can be seen around the base of the mahogany tree. These insects might use the tree's bark to build nests or simply as a shelter from predators and harsh weather. The insects gain protections and place to live while the mahogany tree is not affected. It doesn't receive any benefit or damage from their presence. This is a good example of how living organisms can share space without negatively impact one another.
Mahogany trees offer more than just shade. They create a mutual relationship with humans. We often use the area under the tree to rest or park, especially in hot tropical weather. In return, our presence often leads to more care, watering the tree, keeping the area clean, and avoiding cutting it down. This kind of mutualism helps the tree live longer, especially in urban settings. Besides that, mahogany trees provide many ecosystem services. First, their regulating function. They absorb air pollutants like dust and harmful gases. Their thick canopy cools down the area, and their roots hold the soil, reducing the risk of floods and erosion. Second, the production function. The wood is strong and smooth, perfect to high-quality furniture and instruments. Fallen leaves can be turned into compost, and the bark is often used in traditional medicine to lower blood sugar and reduce fever. Third, the informational function. These trees are great for learning about nature and ecology. They create green, calming spaces for relaxing or studying, and they're also valuable for scientific research in forestry and conservation. So overall, the mahogany tree shows us how closely connected humans and nature are. By recognizing the value of trees, we're reminded how important is it to take care of our environment, not just for today, but for the future too.